us up to speed with injury news ahead of the game weekend? Andreas Skov-Olsen obviously missed the last game.
Yeah. Final decision tomorrow. We have some small issues, one bigger issue. One player will be out for tomorrow, but I will not speak today who is it. But you will see. It's a little bit a shame. They're still in the training. But it happens in football. Skov is back. He trained the last 2 weeks in a row. This is good. So more general, I think we have to find a good balance between some freshness. I think if you play game by game in 7 days, then normally after this performance against Aberdeen, you will not change so much. But a lot of players played, trained, travel a lot. I think I have to look for all these things, and then we go tomorrow. But I'm convinced that we have good players, fresh players on the pitch. We had a good training week. Also the national break, a lot of players were here. They also have the quality for the starting lineup, and it makes me really comfortable for tomorrow.
Without revealing the identity of the player who's missing tomorrow, will it just be tomorrow, or is it a lengthy spell on the sidelines?
Unfortunately, not really. A little bit longer. Hopefully, he comes back then before the split, but it looks more that he will come during the split.
Tomorrow against Dundee United, the team has a chance to go top of the table for the first time in 2 years. Psychologically, with 7 games to go, just how big will that be, Danny?
Yeah, generally we are looking forward to this game. We want to take the next cup win tomorrow. We said this many times. I expect this is normal after the national break. Always the first game. You need a little bit time, and it's also the reason why I will trust some players that were here, because they trained the last 2 weeks together. We need the rhythm, we need the balance. It's a good feeling tomorrow, but the best feeling should be after the game, when we win the game and we are top. We have to work hard. I think we played 2 times this year and we could win against them. And this is a new challenge. Did it well against Celtic. We are prepared for this. We know what we face tomorrow, and it will be a challenge. They fight also for the small chance to come maybe in the top 6. And both teams want to win, and we need a good performance.
How do you assess your form and where the squad is individually and collectively? There's a lot of talk before the break about performances against results and where that balance has to lie.
I must say against Aberdeen, I was really happy with both result and performance. It was a strong performance and a good result and a good atmosphere. It was a perfect ending for the national break. I think this is always nice to go with such a feeling into, but now we know we need 2 more wins before the split, and then the last 5 games will be interesting, but we have to take it step by step, and tomorrow we need the first step again.
You've said for some time you expect this to go down to the final day. Given everything, the twists and turns we've seen the last couple of weeks, do you still stand by that? So
far, yes, but you never know. I think it's interesting that from the top 3 it was just 1 time. I think that all 3 teams won at the same time, which was also a lot. We have to take consistently the points. If you can just step by step and we take a lot of wins until the end, then we have a great opportunity. And I see us really strong at the minute. I think even with this injury now, we have nearly everyone available. We have confidence, and we need this. And tomorrow we have to make the next step.
You spoke before the break about Derek Cornelius and his position. Have you spoken to him since he come back, and will he remain with this group until the end of the season?
Yeah, I will speak today with him, but he will be back in the training, and then he is normally back.
Danny, how nice is it for you to play first out of the 3 rivals, and for the first time probably be able to put the pressure on the other 2 who play a day later?
Ask me tomorrow if it's nice, But no, of course, I think the last couple of weeks we had always the Sunday game, and then you see the results and you see, it was a good result for you or not. But it's good when we can be first. If you do your homework tomorrow, then of course it's a good feeling. I think it shows if it's really 2 years. Maybe after 2 years the first time, then I think this is also not so bad. But we know at the end, important is after the last match day to be top. It's nice to have this now, but even we would be tomorrow this, I will still speak from we are the hunters. We want to hunt wins, we want to hunt our opponent, and with this mindset, we should go in the next 7 games.
I noticed the Dundee United manager said they'll be coming down here with no fear. He's not the first manager to say that before the game at Ibrox. How important is it to bring that fear factor back for opposing teams?
Yeah, it's up to us. I think if we play on our highest level, with our intensity, with our speed in front, I think we have a lot of tools to hurt opponents. We showed this, I think, when I look also how many goals we scored. This is good to see. I spoke about clean sheets. Yeah, that was the small bit against Aberdeen. I was not happy that we conceded this goal, but general was a strong performance, and we need this again. It's our job, not more. Take the next 3 points, and then we can climb in the table.
Danny, a chance to go top of the table, 7 games to go. This scenario would have seemed quite unlikely when you come in at the club. Did you think this might be possible to get into this situation?
Yeah, in football everything is possible. When I arrived, it was clear for me it's a long way to go, a lot of games to play. What I didn't know in this time, how quick we can do it. For me it was the goal, go in the split with a distance where you can always win something. That was always in my mind. My mind was win games, make step by steps, and we have a good situation now, but we know as well, if you don't do your homework and you take not the wins, then it goes quick in the other direction. Then from 3 points it could be dropped to more points. It's about consistently, and if you do this, then you have a good situation at the minute. From this point you can really do everything. If we win 7 games, we will win the league. It's a long way to go. Let's start tomorrow with the first win.
Do you have an idea in your head of how many points will get this League One, or is it simply targeting 7 wins?
Well, I'm really not sure, but it makes also no sense. I think the best thing is when you think about game by game, and finally 7 wins would be nice. Everyone wants to have this, but I don't know how many points you need this year. I like that we have a goal difference as well. I think this is also the outcome from the last couple of weeks, that we scored a lot of goals compared to maybe some teams around us. This is important. I think when we arrived, our goal difference was also not nice. We worked on this in both directions, clean sheets, and we scored more goals. And yeah, let's see. But tomorrow I expect a difficult one. Opponent, they're aggressive. They know what they want. They know how to play games. A team who has less ball possession in the league, but ball possession is not everything. It's about the result, and we have to really focus on ourselves. Avoid the small mistakes. Give them not the opportunity to come into the game. And if you do this, then you have a great opportunity.
It's your first experience of the split in this particular season. It's exciting for us. How do you view it as a manager, the fact you're taking on all the teams around you?
Yeah, well, I'm honest. I think I was 2 times in the title race with Munich. Then you have game by game. But I expect really a exciting split. Where you never know, it could be after 2 match days you have 6 points ahead because the fixture is like this, or you have still the 3 points in behind. You never know what happens. Maybe there's some turns, maybe not. I think this is for everyone exciting, especially we have 3 teams, and 3 teams at the moment very close to each other. For a neutral supporter, a football fan, this is maybe one of the exciting title race in Europe at the moment. As a manager, you look forward because you know with your group you can win this title. This is also a great feeling. and I'm looking forward to this. But we have to do it first 2 more games, 2 more wins, and then we have a good position.
Dan, you tick off every match and every win is another cup final. There are now 7 to go. I just wonder how you're feeling about it all emotionally. What is the overriding feeling ahead of the big run of 7 matches remaining?
Yeah, general, I'm happy. I feel really good because I see my group at the moment. I see also the development. I think we are mentally strong. Even I think you go away. We took the win against St. Mirren. Pressure was on after 2 draws, but we come back. Then we make a really good performance, nice performance against Aberdeen. We used the chance, and it gives me a lot of belief. There's no doubt my group is strong, convinced, and we have the quality to win the league.
You speak about trying to win these next 2 games before the split. Of course, you'll then have that break for Scottish Cup weekend. Are you in a position to confirm what the plans are for that break?
Yeah, I think it's not so a big secret. We will go in a small camp. I think there's a lot of advantages from my side. I think we look for every small thing what could help to go in this final split. I think this is off the pitch and on the pitch a great opportunity for us. I never do something and think, well, if you do this, maybe this is negative. I think, of course, you will ask maybe if it goes in this direction, then this question, but I think it will not influence in a negative way. This is always about positive way to go in such an environment, to have the group together, to have also some activities off the pitch. I think this is crucial as a group. I have time with the board to speak about the plans for summer as well. I think Jim, Greta, Stig, then I think we have a lot of time that helps as well. There's a lot of benefits from such a time. Yeah, we will hopefully have a friendly game as well to give everyone minutes. All in all, I think I'm very happy that the club supported me there in this direction, and for me it's a really positive thing.
Just on those plans for the summer that you mentioned, how far down the line are you with potentially identifying some targets for next year? I know what Graham is one that we understand the club like among other players. Is he a player that you enjoy?
I think in general I will not speak about names. What I can say, we have regular now a meeting every week to sit together to watch players, to watch different profiles. I think this is the good thing now. I think January we make a good window, but it was still in the beginning. Now we have the experience from the January window together. We know what we need then in the summer. I think there's also a lot of things to prepare. Players are in the World Cup. We have loan players, they come back. We have players to prepare. We have maybe early qualifying game, maybe not. Yeah, it depends from us. Let's see. There's a lot of things to prepare, but we are clear what we want. I think it's more and more clear which direction I want to play football, and it helps to clarify the right players for the style of direction. And I think this is also great at the moment. We work not just for the daily business now, and for the summer we also look what should be the identity for the whole club in the future, how we want to play football, and it makes, it's very enjoyable to be part of this, but finally now we have 7 finals ahead of us, and this is the most important thing.
Danny, we saw Emmanuel Fernandez make his international debut over the break, got a goal in one of those games as well. What does it show about his progress this season that maybe at the start of the campaign there were question marks over his signing, he maybe struggled to even get on the bench at times, and now he's a regular starter and an international player? Yeah,
it's football. Football is about development, it's about belief. I think it was not easy for him. When I arrived, he was, I will not say far away, but he was not in a position to be a starter. And then there was a little bit timing as well. Yeah, we got the injuries, and then he stepped up. I had some conversations with him. In general now it's a great performance, week by week, still things to improve. This is what we have, but when we look now, if you want, from you sign a player from League One, and to prepare him international experience as well. Now he goes to the national team. He scored. I think this is beside of the results, what's important for us to win something, but it's also a great way to show players which way you can do. In Rangers, we want to develop players, and then I think this is also not a secret. Part of our business is as well to create values for the club, and I think when you see now how we create the value by money, then it's a little bit a role model. Yeah, but it's about playing consistently on this level, drop not back. I think this is also an emotional thing for him in the last couple of days. Traveling, game for the national team, I think this is what I try to explain at the beginning. Let's see tomorrow which decision I make and which position. But this is key that we have tomorrow a fresh team who is 100% on this emotional level to go in such an important game.
If he's able to continue that progress that he's made over the last 6 months, can you see him having all the tools to play at a very high level?
Yeah, of course. I think he has now 5 or 6 goals for us. He is calm on the ball. He is better and better also against the ball. He has a lot of things what we need. I think that's also a reason why I put him on and I trust him. And we should not forget he still play on the left side with the right foot, and he doing real well in this. A lot of things, a lot of tools what you need. I'm happy with his development. Let's continue, because it's the most important thing in football. It's never about the past, it's also about tomorrow.
I know we spoke about it before the international break, but how pleasing was it to see Finlay Curtis not only get his call up, but then manage to get some game time for Scotland?
Fantastic. I was really happy to see all of my players to get minutes, and he is, even he's not here at the moment, still apart from us, and this is good to see him in the national team. He deserved this, and hopefully he can continue his way, because again, now he got a little bit the taste from the national team, and now he wants to be also part of the summer, but this is not my decision. I track his way, and if not, then he will be here and he can help us in the new season as well. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, thank you. See you.